What's up? Welcome to this Blue Room reaction video, but it's still the Blue Room. So, like I say before every show, I bless the mic because I got something to say. I rock headphones because I'm listening twice as much as I talk, and I want to chop it up. This is just a Keke Palmer reaction. I titled it, Is This Black Culture? And I was on WVON, I don't know, sometime. I was on WVON and we was chopping this up, and a bunch of conversation happening. Callers were calling in, and I just want to talk about some of the stuff that we talked about. So the first thing I want to talk about is what did this say about black culture and about standards? It's like, man, look, black culture has been on a decline in my opinion for quite some time. And I'm talking about this cuz I'm a black man and I see the culture has declined. There are things that we put up with now that we would have never put up with. We talking about white people, but what about our culture? When will we hold each other accountable for what happened? So I want to talk about the word standard. Because to me, all the back and forth chatter on social media, people in the households talking with their friends, talking with their guys, getting blowed, drinking, talking about what's going on. People were having a lot of discussion, but to me, it comes down to standards. And the word standard means the level of quality or attainment. It means an idea or thing used to measure something that's a norm or a model in a comparative evaluation. So, how do you come up with standards? When you compare things, what evaluations do you make? And it also means what we accept as normal or average. So, what do we consider normal in our culture? I'm not going to get into all the details of it. I'm going to talk about the outfit. This is no reflection on Keke Palmer. We have lowered the standards in our community. I'm going to say it again. We have lowered the standards. Yo, if the standard is low, you aim low. If the standard is high, you aim high. The fact that we have accepted that our black women can walk around with their booties hanging out is absolutely ridiculous. Like nobody thought it was even a problem that her booty was hanging out. I think more of black women than that. Black women are the same women who want to be treated respectfully, but they want to walk around with their booties hanging out. Look, sis, you can walk around how you want to walk around, but I like my women covered. I don't do convertibles. I need the stuff to be covered up. And what gets me is people were saying, well, if that was on the beach, it would be acceptable. No, to me, it would not even be acceptable on the beach for your whole booty to be hanging out. You might as well not even have anything on. What's happening in our culture is because of hip hop culture, and I used to rap, y'all. I still do. Because of hip hop culture and the degradation of women, we've gotten used to degrading women. It's become the norm now for women to have their breast out and women to have their booty out. And because of feminism, now it's, oh my God, as a woman, I can make the decision to be naked. Yeah, you can make the decision to be naked, but just because you can doesn't mean you should. I can go steal from the store and get away with it, but it doesn't mean I should. I can cheat on my taxes, but it doesn't mean I should. I can treat people like crap, but it doesn't mean I should. We have lowered the standard in our culture so low that we think it's okay to look like that. If people were saying, well, nobody was saying stuff to the man when he was exposing himself in his underwear, I think he an idiot too. I don't think that if women can't expose themselves, women shouldn't either. The fact is that if I believe a woman is wrong for looking like that, a man is wrong too. People say two wrongs don't make it right, and that's always going to be true. So to me, it's about standards. Where have we gone where our standards are so low that some of this stuff is acceptable? It's acceptable for us to call women bees in music and hoes and prostitute and suck me this and suck me that and all this stuff. And our girls are singing it and our little boys are singing it, and it's acceptable to us. We're actually sitting. It's so many ways I can go with that, but y'all get the point. Y'all get the point. And think about the standards. We're saying that was just a baby daddy. That was just a baby daddy. How he gonna say something about it? That's a baby mama. How's she gonna say something about it? The issue is that baby daddy and baby mama, that's just become acceptable jargon in our community now because we don't know how to get pregnant and be married at the same time. We don't know how to sire children and raise them. And we've accepted that as a standard now. It's standard in our community that parents are single parent homes. Come on, y'all. We got to do better. And it was even stated that, well, you know what? Um, nobody say something to nobody says anything to Cardi B and she acts like that. Nobody says anything to Megan Thee Stallion and she acts like that. I say, you know what? I don't want my daughter to be Cardi B. Cardi B is a stripper who now is a rapper. We live in an age where it's okay to get famous because we were on sex tapes or we're taking off our clothes. Sex sales. And women are willing to expose themselves to make money because we as men will spend that money. Come on, y'all. We got to do better. Think about what it says about relationships. Think about what this said about black relationships. Not Keke Palmer and whoever dude was, because I don't know much about them and I don't really care. But I heard couples and I heard people discussing about relationships and a woman should be able to wear what she wants to. You know what? No, she should not. Yeah, I said it. There has to be standards in a relationship. A woman and a man, they have to come up with an agreement in their relationship about how they want to handle it. Now, I think they should navigate their relationship based on the standards they come up with. But come on, y'all. It used to be a day where a woman respected a man and a man respected his woman. We don't even have those. Matter of fact, we don't even have self respect anymore. How are we going to respect the person we with? You think you're such an empowered woman that being naked is proving that you have power now? Come on, y'all. It's absolute foolishness. I don't condone men stripping. I don't condone men womanizing and sleeping with all these women, just like I don't condone women doing it. Our culture has made it normal for aberrant behavior to be popular, and we propagate it through the music, through the movies, and through social media. Come on, y'all. We got to do better. This ain't about no Keke Palmer. It's about our culture and self respect. We just don't have respect for ourselves anymore. I told him, man, I got a daughter. I don't want my daughter who looks up to Keke Palmer. She wants to be an actress, thinking it's okay to have her booty hanging out like that. And for people to go, man, she's proving she's a powerful woman by doing that. You know what? So what? So what? She powerful for showing her booty. She'd be just as powerful covering it up, and nobody can debate that. What type of statement do you make because your booty out? The same statement you could have made if it was covered up. Come on, y'all. Let's just be real about it. And it's also a generation gap. It's a generation gap because young people think they can do what the hell they want to do. Look, freedom has to have boundaries because when freedom doesn't have boundaries, it's slavery. We always talk about freedom, but we don't talk about responsibility. Yes, to whom much is given, much is required. But when I set a high standard and I require that standard of you, you don't want to come up to that standard because you think doing what you want to do makes you powerful. No, doing what you want to do can make you powerful, but it can make others under you weaker. Meaning that the Bible actually says, and I'm bringing up the Bible, that the strong should bear the infirmities of the weak. These young girls don't know that hanging a booty out like that is going to get them pregnant early. They don't know that selling your body is going to make men actually lose respect for you. They don't know that being called a being a hoe is not okay because they've grown up with that as the standard. When I was a kid and hip hop first came out, I'm 48. People didn't used to like that people said B and hoe and all that in music, but now it's the norm. It is the norm. Grandmama singing the same thing as her daughter. They all twerking together. They all breasts hanging out together. They booties hanging out together. And it is not okay. It is not okay, y'all. What happened to the standards in our culture? Where people were like, well, what? You know what? When you want to know what choices you make, just see what results your past choices have gotten you. If showing more booty and showing more breasts have gotten us further, then let's keep doing it. I don't think it has, people. If getting pregnant out of wedlock has gotten us the results we want, Let's keep doing it. But I don't think it has. Am I right? If smoking all this weed all the time, which I smoked all the time, I used to, if that's getting us the results we want, let's keep doing it. If drinking and smoking and listening to hip hop and bees and hoes and talking about getting sucked off and all that, since that's the highest standard of our culture right now, if that's going to get us the results we want, let's keep doing it then. But I don't think that's what we want. And when I look at the Keke Palmer situation, man, that's minor that she walked outside like that. What I didn't like was the dialogue around it. It really shows me how low of a standard we set for ourselves, black men, black women, black children, black politicians, black actors, black athletes, whoever you are. We need to raise the standard. And this has been a reaction video by Mikhail, the idea shifter. I'm signing out. I bless this mic because I got something to say. I rock headphones because I'm listening twice as much as I talk. This has been a reaction video. If you like content like this, subscribe to move your life. And I am